Welcome, beautiful souls, to Grace Over 50, the space where beauty knows no age, and where we celebrate the elegance and sophisticated essence of the American woman over 50. It's truly wonderful to have you here on this journey with us. Take a moment, if you will, and just imagine you're strolling down a familiar street, maybe a tree-lined avenue in the suburbs, a charming cobblestone path in an old town, or even the brightly lit hallway leading to a treasured family gathering. Every single step you've taken throughout your life has been an imprint, a memory, a unique part of your story. These are the steady steps you took while carrying responsibilities, the light steps of discovery, and the reflective, perhaps slower steps, as you look back on a journey well lived. These footprints aren't just left on the ground, they are etched into your very being, shaping the elegant presence and poised demeanor that define you today. And what has always faithfully accompanied us on every single one of these paths? Our shoes. Have you ever paused to consider this? The first thing people truly notice isn't always the luxurious silk blouse or the perfectly styled hair, it's how we walk, and what our shoes say about the sophisticated, graceful American woman we are today. It sounds simple, doesn't it? Yet, the shoes you choose hold an incredible power to shape not only first impressions but also how you feel about yourself. After 50, one truth stands clear. No one gets to define your beauty except you. That beauty no longer bows to fleeting trends. Instead, it radiates from an inner confidence, from the refined essence that shines through in every gesture, every glance, and especially in every step. The shoes you select aren't just a fashion item, they are a declaration of self-respect, of exquisite taste, and of how you truly cherish and honor yourself in this magnificent stage of life. So, let's begin this heartfelt conversation together. Have you ever felt that your shoes might be unintentionally diminishing your elegance or no longer aligning with your current, radiant self? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We are here to learn and shine together. You know, ladies, after living for 5 decades or more, we accumulate so much wisdom, so many beautiful memories, and yes, a few habits. Some of these habits serve us well, they're comforting, familiar, but others, well, they might be subtly undermining the elegance we've worked a lifetime to cultivate. It's a common experience, and one we often don't even realize is happening. Think about those everyday moments. Perhaps you're rushing out the door to meet a friend for coffee or heading to a grandchild's school play. You grab that pair of shoes you've had for years. They're comfortable, familiar, maybe a little worn at the heels, or the colors faded just a touch. You don't think twice. After all, they're just shoes, right? You're focused on your beautiful outfit, your perfectly styled hair, your radiant smile. But then, you catch a glimpse of yourself in a reflection, and something feels off. A little less polished, a little less you. Why does this happen? Why do we, as sophisticated American women over 50, sometimes inadvertently choose footwear that doesn't truly reflect our inner grace? The reasons are often surprisingly simple and deeply human. It's often about convenience. We're busy, life is full, slipping into a familiar pair feels effortless. It's about habit. I've worn these for years, they're my go-to. And sometimes it's about what used to fit, what used to be fashionable for us in our 30s or 40s. We cling to the what was instead of embracing the magnificent what is now. This isn't about judgment, my dears. It's about understanding a subtle psychological shift that happens after 50. The comfort of the been there, done that can sometimes overshadow the desire for what truly serves me now. We might prioritize ease over elegance, familiarity over finesse. And without realizing it, our footwear choices can start to tell a story that isn't quite aligned with the powerful, beautiful, and vibrant woman you are today. There's a profound difference between a shoe you wear simply to go somewhere and a shoe you wear to live authentically, beautifully, and with confidence. One is merely functional, the other is an extension of your spirit, your style, your very essence. And for women embracing their grace after 50, choosing that second kind of shoe is paramount. In the coming moments, we're going to uncover something truly eye-opening. We're going to explore 10 common shoe styles that are, perhaps, silently diminishing your sophisticated look. These aren't just fashion mistakes, they're opportunities to reclaim your full elegance one graceful step at a time. Are you ready to transform your walk and in turn transform how the world sees you? Let's dive in. The journey of 10 shoes, 10 mistakes, and how to elegantly transform them. Ladies, now we arrive at the heart of our conversation, where elegance meets awareness and style begins from the ground up. You've worn many shoes in your life. Some felt easy, familiar, even comforting. But perhaps without realizing it, a few of those very shoes have quietly diminished the grace, strength, and refinement that now define you. Today is not about judgment. It's about gentle awakening. Together, we'll walk through 10 common footwear missteps, choices that many of us have made. For each one, we'll explore how to gracefully shift toward options that better reflect the woman you've become. Confident, poised, and effortlessly stylish. Because sometimes the smallest changes, like the shoes you step into, can create the greatest transformations. Let's begin. 1. The flimsy ballet flat, when convenience undermines confidence. They're soft, familiar, and easy to wear. But many ballet flats lack structure, offer no support, and collapse after a few wears. Instead of completing your outfit, they quietly drag it down, making even the most polished look appear unfinished. The elegant shift: choose structured flats made of supple leather or suede. Look for a softly pointed toe and a slightly thicker sole with proper arch support. Or try a low block heel for a bit of height and added stability. Your posture, your stride, and your confidence will instantly lift. 2. The bulky athletic sneaker, when comfort throws off your proportions. We all love comfort, but oversized running shoes with bright colors and thick soles were made for the track, not tailored trousers. They throw off your proportions and pull the eye downward, disrupting the refined balance you've curated. The elegant shift: opt for sleek sneakers in soft neutrals like white, beige, gray, or black. Choose leather, suede, or woven textures with a clean silhouette. These still feel amazing on your feet, but they complement your outfit instead of overpowering it. 3. The strappy sandal, when delicate turns into instability. Strappy sandals might look light and feminine, but with thin soles and minimal support, they often leave your feet feeling exposed and unsteady. The result: a hesitant walk that doesn't reflect the confidence you carry within. The elegant shift: look for sandals with wider straps that hold your foot securely, paired with a low block heel or comfortable wedge. Natural leather or woven details offer both beauty and structure, allowing you to walk with ease and grace all summer long. 4. The heavy winter boot, when warmth swallows your shape. Thick soles, slouchy shapes, and oversized hardware may keep you warm, but they often drown your frame. What began as a cozy solution now feels clunky and overpowering, making you look more bundled than beautifully put together. The elegant shift: choose streamlined ankle or knee-high boots that hug the shape of your leg. Smooth leather, refined suede, or water-resistant materials with minimal design help preserve your silhouette. Add a modest heel to elongate the leg without adding bulk. 5. The sky-high stiletto, when glamour becomes a struggle. Yes, stilettos are iconic, but razor-thin heels and towering heights can be punishing, causing pain, instability, and posture issues. No matter how stunning the shoe, if you're wincing, you're not radiating elegance. You're surviving. The elegant shift: embrace mid-height heels or kitten heels that offer subtle elevation without discomfort. Block heels provide support, while soft leather or suede adds flexibility. A classic almond or pointed toe gives you length and polish, no pain required. 6. The plastic shoe, when modern minimalism feels cheap. Transparent shoes promise modern style, but they often trap moisture, fog up, and highlight every detail of the foot, none of which feels refined. They rarely elevate an outfit and often cheapen it, no matter how trendy they seem. The elegant shift: choose shoes with tasteful cutouts, mesh panels, or soft slingback straps. Go for breathable materials like leather or suede with interesting textures. These designs feel light and modern while still speaking the language of timeless sophistication. 7. The overly embellished shoe, when sparkle drowns out style. A little shimmer can be lovely, but shoes overloaded with rhinestones, glitter, or oversized bows tend to compete with your outfit rather than complement it. They shout when elegance whispers. The elegant shift, look for refined embellishments, perhaps a small crystal detail, a metallic accent, or a sculptural buckle. Focus on quality over quantity. When your shoes glimmer softly instead of stealing the scene, your whole look feels balanced and intentional. 8. The worn-out favorite, when sentiment outweighs sophistication. We all have that one beloved pair. But when shoes are scuffed, sagging, or worn thin, they quietly send the message that you've stopped paying attention, even when the rest of your outfit is flawless. The elegant shift, be honest with your closet. Retire what no longer serves you and invest in quality shoes you can care for and feel proud of. A beautifully kept pair tells the world and yourself that you still value every step you take. 9. The casual flip-flop, when effortless becomes careless. Flip-flops are fine for the beach, but worn in town with real outfits, they make you look unfinished. They offer no support, no shape, and no sense of presence. The elegant shift. Try a structured flat sandal, leather slide, or sleek mule. Soft neutrals and clean lines keep your look fresh and pulled together. Comfort doesn't have to look casual, it can look considered. 10. The slouchy UGG boot, when cozy undermines chic. They're warm, soft, and easy. But traditional UGG boots were never meant to complement a tailored coat or a midi dress. Their bulky shape often flattens your posture and dulls your style. The elegant shift. Choose shearling-lined ankle boots or slim-cut leather boots with subtle wedges or low heels. Look for clean lines, rich textures, and structure. You'll still feel warm, but now you'll look as polished as you feel comfortable. A gentle closing thought. You don't need a closet full of new shoes. You need the right ones, shoes that walk in step with who you are today. When your footwear supports not only your feet but also your spirit, you stand taller. You move with assurance. And most importantly, you feel like yourself, elevated, grounded, and gracefully in motion. Let's continue this journey together. The quiet power of choosing shoes with intention. Let's take a breath. We've just walked through 10 common shoe mistakes, choices that many women over 50 make without ever meaning to. But today's journey wasn't about criticism. It was about clarity, awareness, and most importantly, self-respect. Because the way we step into the world matters. And our shoes, more than any accessory, quietly shape how we move, how we stand, and how we feel about ourselves in the smallest, most intimate ways. So, what happens when we begin to choose our shoes with intention? Something subtle, but something powerful. We begin to shift from wearing what's convenient to what feels right. From buying what's trendy to honoring what truly fits. From rushing out the door to stepping forward with quiet purpose, you begin to notice how the arch of your foot feels supported, how your walk becomes smoother, lighter, more graceful, without you even thinking about it. How that slight lift in your heel gently lifts your confidence, too, not in a showy way, not in a loud way, but in that quiet, knowing way that only a woman who's lived, loved, learned, and endured can understand. Because elegance at this stage in life isn't about impressing others. It's about honoring yourself, not performing, but being steady, being graceful, being unapologetically you. A woman who doesn't need permission to look beautiful. A woman who doesn't chase validation. A woman who knows that every detail matters not for perfection's sake, but because how we treat ourselves sets the tone for how we live. You may only have a few pairs of shoes in your closet. But if each one was chosen with care, with love, with thought, then those shoes are more than fashion. They are part of your voice, part of your presence, part of the story you tell every day without saying a word. So tomorrow morning, when you open your closet, don't ask, does this match? Ask, does this reflect me now? Ask, does this lift me not just in height but in spirit? If it does, it may be time to let go. Not out of guilt, but out of growth. Because letting go of what no longer serves you, that's not loss, that's liberation. And choosing what supports you now, that's how a woman over 50 claims her grace step by step. Because you deserve to walk with grace. Let me leave you with this gentle reminder: you are not the same woman you were at 30 or 40 or even last year, and that's not something to fear, it's something to celebrate. You've walked through joy, through heartbreak, through changes you never expected, and strength you never knew you had. And every step along the way, your shoes were with you. Some served you well, some hurt more than they helped. Some carried you into rooms where you didn't yet know you belonged. Others quietly held your weight when the world felt too heavy. But now you get to choose differently, not because you have to, but because you can. You no longer need to chase trends or prove anything to anyone. Now your choices can come from a place of peace, of knowing, of honoring the woman you've become, a woman who doesn't settle for shoes that pinch, slide, or collapse. A woman who doesn't wear pain just to be seen. A woman who walks not to impress but to express. Comfort, confidence, character. These are not compromises, they're your new standards, because true elegance never shouts, it walks softly, but with certainty, with dignity, and with grace. So the next time you reach for a pair of shoes, remember, it's not just about style, it's about alignment, it's about support, it's about asking one quiet question: does this reflect the woman I am today, or the one I've already outgrown? And if that question gives you pause, listen to it, because growth is not always loud. Sometimes it's as simple as standing tall in a shoe that fits your life now. A shoe that supports your bones, your balance, your beauty, and your story. That's not just fashion, that's self-respect. And you, my dear friend, are worth every graceful step. If this video helped you see your wardrobe in a new light, I'd be honored to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Tell me, what was your biggest shoe aha moment? What's the one change you know you're ready to make? And if you know a woman, your sister, your friend, your neighbor, who deserves to feel this kind of confidence too, I hope you'll share this video with her. Because here at Grace Over 50, we don't just talk about style. We honor the woman inside it, and she deserves nothing less than to walk beautifully into every season of life.